Right then, we're getting there. 3 more to go. Who's next? Let's see, Spirit. I am the soul pool, you are the soul pool, we are the soul pool, together as a collective. And without you, this doesn't work. So concentrate on your cards. Today, it's the week commencing the 11th of July 2022. Libra energy, an imbalance, there may be problems with your prostate, your colon, your sex life, impotence, not feeling it because of an injustice or unfairness, an imbalance in your life. And you may have caused it or may not. So see which side of this coin you're on, flip it if it applies to the other person. So, Astral DJ's been really naughty, so he's on the naughty step. We don't have him during the weeklies, but he has been popping in. So I've got to rein him in because I ain't got time to do that. So let's see what we'll get in. It's also, you know what you're like, you don't like to you like to be fair sometimes, and seeing the other person's point of view is all well and good, but it might leave you paralysed and unable to make a decision. So be careful of that as well. So fast forward this one because it'll take me some time to find the right card, etc. Because we haven't got the double-sided ones out, we're only doing the Celtic deck. So we've changed the card so it doesn't get boring. So what does Libra need to know, Spirit, please? See you on the other side if you fast forward in. They've been at this side all the time, and I'm trying to avoid it because I keep thinking it can't possibly be there again, but obviously I'm second guessing myself, and you should never second guess yourself. Overthinking things gets you nowhere. Let Spirit take control, not you. So they're proving a point. There it is. Defend yourself, or someone is defending themselves against you. Someone feels stuck, trapped, unable to leave the misery of the past behind because it's an injustice. There needs to be a communication about this. Children, finances, obviously communications, gifts, messages through the post, a check in the mail, or it could be child maintenance coming in. Someone who doesn't feel that they're good enough, feels ungrateful or lacking in some way, not old enough, not young enough, not got far enough in their career or relationship, feeling a lack when there is none. either having your cup half full or half empty, and it isn't. It's refillable by you. You're more than halfway. This is not a race. It will pay off eventually, but it all depends on the effort that you put in. If you're ungrateful, Spirit will take something else away from you. 7 years is mentioned. There's a celebration coming up, or a reunion. 3 females perhaps. Fate, the maiden, the mother and the crone, and an injustice has taken place. The 11 is negative. That's you though, so it's a neutral card. The 2 or 29 is positive. Start looking after yourself more. Be more aware of what goes into your body, as in diet and medication. And be very careful what you say or write, written or spoken. It's massively important. Keep it positive. There is someone's self-esteem has taken a massive hit. Aries energy, father energy, not looking after yourself, head and face injuries, needing a makeover, needing to get your ass into gear, or you won't succeed. Stubbornness, wanting things your way or the highway. It's not going to work, is it? 4 or 31, negative energy. So the most important cards here are the 2 and 29, which is positive, the 4 and 31, which is negative. Fathers, government officials, bosses. The divine masculine in your life, a negative energy. Three months is mentioned, 7 years, 8 months. Yep, looking back on the past, bad memories, someone returning from the past that you had problems with, maybe. 6 months, children, definitely, issues with children, or your childhood, your inner child. Child abuse sometimes, unfinished business, you can't leave it behind. It's an injustice that you just can't let go of. Somebody sticking their head in the sand, possibly an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius most likely, treating the place like a hotel, one night stands. There's something gone on here that wasn't fair. Toxic situation that you have to break the shackles of. Any vows or promises you've made need to be broken to release yourself from this manipulating, toxic situation. Issues with the teeth and bones could be a problem. Capricorn energy, that's the full moon on the 13th, and those born 1951, plus or minus 12, February to February, or the 1st of any month, may be involved. Feeling trapped and you need to break those shackles and don't sign anything. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. The misery of the past needs to end. An end to pain, physical and emotional. 10 weeks. Don't shoot the messenger. You have enemies within this group, this celebration, this reunion. The enemy may well be yourself. Don't let fear hold you back. The 22 is positive energy. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Take a new path. Don't hold on too tightly to people, situations, the old way of doing things, and control. Don't be greedy or stubborn, because it won't help. It's all to do with someone wanting the good life, and it's not going their way, so it's become toxic. Could be a woman in uniform of a darker complexion. Taurus energy, those born 1959, plus or minus 12, February to February. It's an unreliable, unpredictable friend. But love is entering the building. There's no commitment, but there is love. Somebody waiting for a knight in shining armour to appear, maybe. That might be you yourself is the one that can save you. No one else. Don't put your heart and soul in someone else when you don't love yourself, because it won't work. Yeah, depression, failed pregnancy perhaps, I don't see that. Unhappiness, feeling drained, 1 month. A burden, a heavy burden that you're carrying, because you can see both sides, and now it's making you vacillate between the two. Somebody is going to be found out for their manipulating ways. And there it is again, the father figure, the government official. So the government's falling, bosses, the divine masculine in your life, stubbornness, their way or the highway. And it's making you very down, depressed, unhappy, and guarding your cup, not giving your love, not being open to love, or sex for that matter. So maybe a betrayal has made you feel impotent. There's lies, deceit and theft here, especially this week. But they will be found out. And again, the Queen of Pentacles, possibly someone in uniform, possibly somebody of a dark complexion, unreliable, unpredictable friend. And again, sticking your head in the sand isn't going to help. One night stands, deceitful behaviour, unfinished business. You have to stand up for yourself. You're being walked all over, or someone is, by you. This is what you need, is stability. Again, it's the number 11, and it's earth sign energy, which is the Taurus female. So you want stability, or someone wants stability. They're sick of being in this push me, pull me situation. They need some sort of commitment. And if you're not prepared to give it, then you need to move on. Ace of Pentacles, another ace. Anything that you're just about to start will pay off within a year. Could be a new home, a new business, a new life, a new seed that you have to contemplate. Every moment of every man's life is something added to his soul. The name Thomas could be important. You need to draw upon your strength. Think of yourself as a solid and sure as a rooted tree. You are firm, and if you stand firm, nothing and no one can knock you off your spot. You need to make things rock solid and sure, so commit yourself to something. You have to prove yourself in some tangible way at this time or very soon. The Earth element card is about being practical and landed on your feet. Don't step back when injustices are taking place. You have to stand up and be counted. You will want to look out for stubbornness at present. What did I say? Either in yourself or others. This can indicate being fixed in your views. That's the Aries energy. And unwilling to try something new. It implies that you may not feel it is time to change your ways or your course, but it is, and if you don't, you'll miss an opportunity. Action is needed. It's time to stop plodding and let go of your fear. What did I say? Let go of your fears. This card is about building blocks, building a home, building the foundations for your life. In this way, you are finding a master plan and what works. It solidifies the focus. It is a good omen because it means you are constructing a solid base that will last. It is also about duty and being measured in all that you do. It also denotes standing fast for your truth. The earth element is a sensual card having to do with appetites. What did I say? Where sex and needs are expressed and are concerned. This may have some relevance to your question. So somebody may be feeling neglected or unwanted or rejected. At worst, this card can represent hoarding and not being able to let go of things. Materialism and greed. What did I say? Well done, Spirit. It may indicate working for tomorrow and not living in the present, so not enjoying life. If you are encouraged to relax, take a break and return to the garden. It is not time to rush things because patience will be needed to get where you want to be. And a mad rush will cause this tower to collapse. It's not a race. Stop comparing yourself to others. Comparison is not your friend. Progress will be slow and may take a few steps back before you eventually get there. This matter is essential because you want this to last. Stability, accepting responsibility for yours and others' actions. The body becoming organised, and nature So herbal remedies, looking after yourself, making sure that you're not just trying to keep the peace, because that's not going to work either. Divination, your guides, Ogam, the tree spirits. The tree calendar, I'm going to get one of these because they sound fascinating to me. Number 35 is, or could be important, positive energy. So this sign is called Fion's Window. It shows the symbol called Ogam, O-Am or Ogam, which is an early form of Irish writing placed around the concentric circles. Can you see? A bit like a dartboard really, isn't it? Each of the Ogam letters represents a tree and also forms the Celtic tree calendar. Each tree or Ogam represents specific energies, much like rune symbols. Each tree has its own wisdom and knowledge to share with us, therefore make an amazing divination system, also a powerful way to advance your spirituality. The tree spirits are here to guide you. It may be time to work with the energies of the Celtic tree calendar and discover a whole new meaning to your life, one that may take you on a journey of self-discovery, much like a spiritual pilgrimage. The trees have much wisdom, as we know, but there is so much more that we can learn from them. Upon drawing this card, you are being called to work more closely with these energies. The three staves at the bottom of the image have the Ogam symbols from left to right: hazel, apple and alder. So those ingredients in anything, hazel, apple or alder, especially medicinal herbal remedies, should be sought out. Hazel is known as the tree of knowledge. Seek its help when you need insights, so research, wisdom, creativity, abundance, and needing to tap in to the source within you. Apple shares the month with hazel, and it was a prized tree of the Druids for many reasons. It is associated with the fairies, the magical Isle of Avalon, and symbolic of fruitfulness, harvest and abundance. It also represents a time to make a decision between good or bad things. It also means a time to rest and heal. The alder tree is associated with water, therefore emotions in its feminine aspect. So feminines may be emotional, especially this week because the astrology is testing, but also offers support and possesses a strong male energy to help with foundations and spiritual protection. So if you are the female, you need a strong male energy to help you, and if you are a male, you may need to step up and be that strong male character. So if you don't get it, this may be the end of the road for some. Right hand's itching, so a lot of money involved maybe. Trust and faith in yourself more than anything else. Your faith in yourself may have been tested. Farming, growing your own vegetables, etc. Arable land and the mother. So abundance, the garden, the mother energy, the female intuition. Your mother may be in spirit and trying to contact you. Have trust and faith that they've got your back and they will look after you. Trust brings peace and joy. Finding trust may be hard because of past betrayals, mistrust of someone in your life. Learn to live in the moment. Your prayers will be answered. Watch for the red flags. If it feels hurtful, it is not for you. Back away. The farm may have been working the land in a past life. Simplicity is what's called for. An extended family, the merging of two families maybe. People are going to have to learn to stand on their own 2 feet and not expect so much financial aid, including the kids and your partner, etc. They have to be self-sufficient, so learning to grow your own food, Green thumbs, reconnecting with animals and nature. Past life accidents with farm equipment may explain injuries that you're occurring now. Goosebumps, chills will tell you when someone is close. The mother energy is close. So it may be when you feel the goosebumps, that's when mum's around. But it doesn't necessarily come with a cold feeling. It doesn't for me. I get a warmth, just like a cuddle. So you're balancing karma. Something to do with your mother and the bonds that you had. Perhaps it was a difficult relationship. Perhaps it was a very good one. And you're seeking that in someone else. Forgive yourself and others for not being like your mother. Or for you not being good enough. Forgive and move on. There is abundance coming. Let go of control issues, inherited patterns and negativity in the female line. Could also mean inherited female illnesses, so be very careful there. Libra, you're in your own read, you can't take that away. Third house of Gemini, which is communications, which we said. Moon in Gemini. Moon in Libra, sorry. So third house is about siblings, communications, your children's siblings, or even sometimes friends of your children. It's about hands, arm, shoulder issues. Schools. The colour yellow. Communications, siblings, short journeys, learning. Immediate environment, like your home environment, your neighbours, and the way you speak to people. There's an injustice going on. Moon in Libra. And the mother. Emotionally dependent. Somebody is too clingy, too dependent upon you. Peaceable, courteous, diplomatic. You can go too far with that. You know that, don't you? Emotionally dishonest and critical. The moon in Libra dislikes confrontations, so tries to keep the peace. It's a people pleaser and needs a partner. But that doesn't mean that they're good for you. Sometimes you will pick the wrong partner because of that. You won't be alone. So stop being frightened to stand alone on your own for a while. Learn what you like and who you want to be instead of trying to be what other people want. Thanks for listening.